I'm going to continue talking about the armor of Saul. And right here I want to take a quote from the amazing septilogy, The Chronicles of Narnia. Please don't be mistaken and think that Chronicles of Narnia is exclusively a children's book. If you're a child of God, it has things that can speak to your spirit. Speak to the part of you that longs for heaven. Speak to the part of you that longs for a life that is full of life. Things don't happen in Narnia the same way twice. C.S. Lewis in Prince Caspian. He is referring to the method by which the protagonists enter Narnia from our world. Narnia is a world of talking animals and witches and, adventure stuff, Lord of the Rings kind of stuff. The idea here is that while you can give your testimony about how God spoke to you, God's going to speak to someone else differently. And you can't say, well, this is how God works because it's how it worked with me. And frankly, you, through a process of walking with God, have discovered the things that keep your spiritual relationship with God strong. And you can say in the same fashion, these are things that work for me, please try these things. God is going to speak to everyone differently. My prayer life is a much stronger aspect of my life than what happens when I sit in a seat and listen to people talk. I believe that's something I'm supposed to do, but it is not nearly as vibrant a thing. So were you to say to me when I was a brand new believer, the only way God's ever going to talk to you is while you sit in a pew and listen to somebody talk, I would not have sought out prayer. I would not have sought out meditation, and I would have a shallower spiritual life because of it. So we can talk about how we meet God. We can't put God in a box that says this is the only way people meet God, the only way people interface with God, the only way people grow in God. You have to find the things that God has put in front of you to seek Him through, to serve Him in. If I have blessed you or encouraged you, if I have equipped you in any fashion, please bless me by liking and subscribing.